Hi, thanks for joining us today on Envision. I'm Deanne Conrad, Community Relations Supervisor, and today we're talking with Dr. Brian Maher, our Superintendent, about our school board and the important role that they have. We are saying goodbye to one of our 5 members who chose not to run for another term on the school board, and welcoming a new board member as well. And so those transitions are, there's lots of opportunity for us to educate the incoming board member, but they do a lot of work on their own to get themselves up to speed also.
They really do. And when you think about the local Board of Education, it is truly local politics. It's about your public schools. It's about neighbors trying to do what's best for the community. And so I just think the local school board is one of the most noble of the elected offices that we have. So yeah, I would start by saying just a big thank you to Doug Morrison. Doug is ending, or has ended, 9 years of service to the Board of Education in 2 different stints. He had a 3-year stint, got out for I think just a year or so, and then got re-elected and served now 2 terms or 6 years this most recent session. So 9 years of service to the school district in a position that oftentimes is a thankless position. And Doug was a great board member, had a really big perspective when it came to school issues, and I think part of that is Doug's upbringing. His dad was a school teacher, and I think part of that was Doug's 30 years in the community and his work at Citibank. You know, so the son of a teacher and working for a Fortune 500 company, he just had a real wide array of experiences that led into him being a good thinker and a good board member.
And so we are welcoming, sad to see him go, of course. He brought a lot to the district, but our incoming board member also brings a fantastic perspective to the school district. We will do our very best to welcome Cynthia Mickelson.
We'll welcome Cynthia Mickelson, and when you think of what we're losing with Doug, from my perspective, I always wonder, can the new person, fill those shoes in some way? And I think Cynthia will be able to do that. Certainly time will tell, but I think she has all the makings of a very good board member. The community will decide that over time, but I love what she brings to the table. First of all, I love how she went about getting elected in terms of I thought, a very public process. We had 4 very good candidates who spoke to the issues, kept the conversations on a very substantive level, and from that very public and cordial process, Cynthia was elected to be on the board. So I think her election itself was a very positive thing from that process. And then you're right, Cynthia is a lifelong South Dakotan, so she understands what's going on in the state. She also is trained as an attorney. She's a grant writer. She's a mom. She has kids who have one who has worked his way through the school system, a couple more who are in the system. And so she knows a whole lot about the City of Sioux Falls in general and the school district of Sioux Falls more specifically.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how, in terms of her, what she brings to committees and a variety of things, and as she's asked to step in and take that role that Doug previously held, and so we look forward to working with her.
One of the things that Doug did, and one of the things that I hope and think Cynthia will do, and one of the things our other board members do, is we really value and want independent thinkers. We don't want a group of herd animals, because they represent our community, and our community doesn't have simply one voice. They have a variety of perspectives. And so Doug really brought that. I really believe Cynthia will bring that. I know that our other board members bring that. But the other thing that they have, Doug had, our board members have, I think Cynthia will have, are the ability to agree with, or to agree in a good manner, but also to disagree in a very non-disagreeable manner, and still function as as a high-functioning board, and so
Right.
hopefully we'll continue that
Yeah.
as time goes on.
Well, we have three years. We look forward to having Cynthia as representing population and our students and staff, and so we will look forward to formally welcoming her on the board and a future of education with her as one of our school board leaders.
Agreed.
Thanks so much for joining us today on Envision.